Many are in the Hall of Fame because of their outstanding achievements as either a player, coach, or administrator, but Debbie Brown has the resume in all categories to leave a lasting mark. She's already remembered as one of the all-time outstanding players in the history of the University of Southern California volleyball program. Her number 5 jersey currently hangs at the rafters of the Galen Center after captaining the Trojans to a pair of national titles. She then joined the United States national team, where she served as co-captain and was honored with an all-time great volleyball player award by USA Volleyball. It's often difficult for great players to become great coaches, but Brown was able to do just that. She led the Arizona State Sun Devils to 5 consecutive NCAA tournament appearances before, once again, USA Volleyball came calling. She joined as an assistant on the women's national team and helped guide their squad to bronze at the 1990 World Championships in China. She then cemented her Hall of Fame career at Notre Dame, where she racked up over 500 victories in 2 decades. Prior to her arrival, the Irish had just 5 winning seasons, but she set their volleyball tradition as they entered their previous conference, the Big East. While in South Bend, she spent 2 years as the AVCA president while serving on countless committees improving volleyball. Said former Notre Dame and current Duke Athletics director Kevin White, Debbie's tenure in the volleyball community is a gold standard for everything that is both good and right about American sport, with the characteristics of unqualified integrity and the pursuit of excellence always in full view. The AVCA salutes Debbie Brown.
Thank you so much. I would first like to thank Jostens for the years of service to volleyball and to the convention. This event is just a wonderful event. Thank you so much for making it possible. Thank you to the AVCA and to the committee. I am truly honored to be here today. I would also like to congratulate Cecile and Rosie and John on their amazing careers that they have had and continue to have. I wish John all the best tonight, as he's in pursuit of another national championship. And additionally, I offer my congratulations to all the coaches who will be honored later today. So I'm just thinking back to just a couple months ago when I was standing in my office at St. Joe High School, where I'm currently the AD, and I got a call from Kathy DeBoer on my cell phone. And you know, when you've been out of the volleyball world on a day-to-day basis for a couple of years, you get really excited when you hear from somebody from the volleyball world. So I picked it up and, Kathy, what's going on? And you know, she said, well, I get to tell you that you have been selected to the Hall of Fame. And I was like, whoa, I did not expect that at all. And I did have a stand-up desk. I had to sit down for a second and just absorb it. And I thought back to that time, and so many thoughts started rushing through my head. And so what I wanted to do today is just try to share with you, try to capture what went through my mind as Kathy told me this news. So first of all, I was so incredibly grateful to God for the opportunities I've been given in volleyball. I know I'm going to get all emotional, but sorry. Certainly without my playing experience, I wouldn't have got into coaching, and I know that God blessed me with athletic ability and a competitive spirit, and I'm just so thankful that I was in the right place at the right time, so his timing was absolutely perfect. Secondly, I was just inundated with the thoughts of all the people that I had shared life with through volleyball. I honestly didn't think of a single win or loss or a match, but only of people. I was overwhelmed with gratitude for my parents and siblings who always encouraged and supported my athletic pursuits. I'm sorry my parents couldn't be here today. My dad passed away in 2010. My mom is doing great. She's 94 and doesn't travel anymore, but I believe we're FaceTiming with her right now. So, Mom, thank you so much for your love and support. Couldn't have done it without you. Boy, technology these days, kind of crazy, huh? Certainly a group that had a huge impact on my desire to be a coach were my teammates. I had such great experiences playing, and I just wanted other young women to be able to have those same experiences. And the bonds that I have with my teammates are just lifelong, and I cherish each of those relationships so much. I want to especially give a shout out to my dear friend Lori Corbelli, who has been my coaching confidant the entire time I've been in coaching, and so appreciative of her being here to celebrate with me today and just being there for me all the time. As I transitioned from playing to coaching, my husband Dennis was always my biggest encourager and supporter. As you know, coaching is not a job, it's a lifestyle. And Dennis fully embraced this lifestyle. And I just absolutely couldn't have done it without him. My sons, Connor and Ryan, didn't have much choice in the lifestyle. However, they too embraced it and were always there to give me a big hug after a great win or after a disappointing loss or just even after a tough day. They were always there. And again, this lifestyle couldn't have been done without their love and support. And I would ask if they stand and be recognized. Dennis and Connor and Ryan, please. I also thought about all of those that I've been able to, that I've had the opportunity to coach with. And I don't know if Dale Flickinger is here, but Dale was the first one that hired me and gave me an opportunity to coach at Arizona State. And I appreciate him giving me that opportunity that led, to a lifetime of coaching. I think about all the assistant coaches and the support staff, and too many to name. I had some wonderful athletic directors along the way. Certainly Mona Plummer, who hired me, and I didn't have the experience to be my first head coaching job at Arizona State. Dick Rosenthal at Notre Dame, who hired me. Kevin White, who now that I am an athletic director, he is the model for which I try to emulate. Just such a great leader. And of course, the senior deputy director of athletics at Notre Dame, who has been my dear friend and the senior women's administrator. She was with me my entire 24 years at Notre Dame. Missy Convoy is here today. Also, I'd like to recognize her. I, of course, mainly thought of the many players with whom I've had the pleasure and the blessing of coaching. From my very first team at ASU to the last team at Notre Dame, to my very first recruit, to the very last one, I'm so incredibly thankful for the relationships that have been developed with these amazing women. So some may say that this is an individual award, but it is absolutely not an individual award. It is clearly a team award. So I accept this today. I count my blessings, and I accept it only on behalf of my team. And my team is my family, all of my assistant coaches and support staffs, the administrators at ASU, Notre Dame, USA Volleyball, and most importantly, all of the players whom I had the honor and privilege to coach. God led me on an amazing journey through volleyball, and as I told one of the local reporters in South Bend earlier, it's been a really fun ride. I am truly honored. Thank you so much. God bless you all, and have a wonderful Christmas season.